We're here on Crooked Lake where we live, and we've lived for the 18 years that we've been together. Bill's been on Crooked Lake a little bit longer, and we want to tell you what we love about Crooked Lake and the Inland Waterway. So you want to kick us off?
I think both of our probably number one favorite thing is that this is the headwaters of the Inland Waterway, which basically means you could go to anywhere in the world from here, whatever the opposite of landlocked is.
Your land unlocked, your
Yes.
water unlocked.
So we've gone many times to Mackinac Island, other trips out to Lake Michigan, to the North Channel. So you can really go anywhere from here, but on a more practical purpose, it's fun to have little destinations like going to the Crooked River, to Indian River, to Burt Lake, or over to Pickerel Lake.
And for some of the trolls out there, I'll be a little bit of a nerd for a moment. So technically, to go anywhere in the world from your dock on Crooked Lake, there are some areas that you are limited in the size of boat that you can have, either by the depth of the waters on the Inland Waterway or the electrical wires that are overhead. Of course, there's sailboats that you can take the mast down. But I think, what's the shallowest part of the Inland Waterway? About 2.5, 3 feet?
Yeah, I mean, I think the river is supposed to be navigable to more like 5 feet, is definitely filled in over the years.
But lots of fun can be had from here. Every year, like Bill said, we go all the way to the Straits of Mackinac, and from there you can go anywhere in the world. It's pretty special.
Yeah, and for families, I guess for anybody, I mean, whether it's fishing, those that want to swim, water ski, sailing, it's a fairly well protected lake, so you don't get huge rolling waves. It's relatively calm, so people that are either new to boating or experienced boaters that just don't want to be out in the wind, it offers a lot of opportunities there, especially with the sandbar. It's a great place to go where the water is only knee deep, so kids, people that don't want to be in deep water can play around.
Yeah, and that brings us to number 2, which is the community that's here. And the sandbar is definitely one of those fun things. Crooked Lake is well known for its sandbar, where on the weekends during the summer, you'll see dozens, if not 100 boats tied off or anchored at the sandbar, people playing water sports, just hanging around, having a drink, talking to friends and people from other boats. In addition to that, the Crooked Lake Yacht Club is an actual bona fide, gets reciprocity at other yacht clubs, but it's the most down-to-earth yacht club you'll ever find. Right now, they're doing dinners on Monday nights and Thursday nights. They have kids' days and activities, and it's a pretty affordable yacht club to join too. So
it is, and they offer sailing lessons that are open to the public. I'm not sure. I think actually this year they are doing an adult class, which you did, which was a great experience to learn sailing. But their youth sailing program is fabulous, and they have sailboat races, mainly sunfish races, twice a week as well throughout the summer.
Yeah, it's a great community. And that brings me to my number 3. Now, whether you're thinking about living on the water just for the summer, or you're like us who live here year-round, you can enjoy more of northern Michigan through home ownership on the lake. And the shoulder seasons are wonderful because we love our tourist friends that come up and our people that have second homes. It's a part of certainly our business, but our community as well. It is nice as a local, though, to take a breath in the spring and the fall. And our street, for example, we have neighbors that just arrived in the last few weeks. We're so excited to see them and reconnect with them. And on the flip side, in the winter, well, first of all, the lake often freezes and we can go out and enjoy and play on it. But it's also like a whole different world where of the 20 or so homes on our street, maybe 6 or so actually live here year round. So parts of the year, it's just hustling and bustling and so much fun. And then other times it's a little bit calmer, and it's almost like living in 2 different places.
One of the other benefits of Crooked Lake, now each lake on the Inland Waterway or throughout northern Michigan has its own unique benefits. One of them, which may not be a benefit to some people, they might be looking for something a little bit more remote. But if you like going out dining, you like being close to shopping, Crooked Lake is very close. Depending on where you are on the lake, you're only about 7 miles to downtown Petoskey, 7 miles to downtown Harbor Springs. You could be just a mile out from Alanson, which is on the Crooked River. So it's really close. It's fairly close to 75 as well. So if you want to hop on 75 and head south or north across the bridge, you are relatively close to everything.
So there's so much we love about Crooked Lake and living on the water in northern Michigan that we can't capture it all in one video, but those are the highlights.
If you're thinking of buying or selling property here in northern Michigan, we would love to help you out.
And if you like content like this and want to stay up to date with what's going on in the real estate market in northern Michigan, click subscribe and like this video.